Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones mod. We are back as Lord Paramount Jon, the Just of the North, and King by marriage of the Iron Throne. So, last time we left off, we were, what did we do? We were going to take a little boat ride over to Marine to try to tame Rhaegos, but since our loving wife graciously gifted us Viserion to try to tame. It's pretty much a given we were going to tame him due to the fact that we converted to her culture. I'm glad we did it when we did, because I mean, being R'hllor, you get a plus 50%, but that's not a guarantee. So becoming High Valyrian gave us a plus 3,000% chance of taming, so that's actually pretty much a given. So we are now Dragon Rider. It bumps up our martial an extra 4 points, so now we're at 27. He's still young, and like compared to a child. I mean, he's considered a child, so I guess when he turns maybe 15, 16 or something, he's an adult, but you can still ride him into battle and all that, but you gotta be very cautious how you use them in battle, because there is a risk every single time of them being wounded. They can come back from being wounded, but if they are maimed, I am pretty sure that you cannot use them again in battle, so they become useless. So we have that. Our daughter has changed to High Valyrian, which is nice, because she has a dragon egg, and she was having no success hatching it as a Northman culture, and I don't even know how this happened, because I did change the child focus to heritage, but if you note where it says note in red, characters cannot convert from or to High Valyrian cultures with this focus. Now, maybe because I changed the rule to where, you know, people can convert to that, I don't know, but I'm not going to complain about it. And our wife in there has gifted our heir to the north in the Iron Throne Widow's Wail, which is pretty fitting because this was made, one of the 2 swords made from ice, so it's actually, you know, still part of the family sword. Oathkeeper Brienne still has, where is she? Brienne the maid. She's still alive. She's married to Evenheart No, whoever the hell that is, some ET guy. He's pretty good though, but he's chaste. I guess it doesn't matter really because she's celibate. She has become a lunatic though for some reason. Why, I don't know. But she is good. She has a dual skill. Wow. She lost her leg. I wonder how that happened. Anyways, she would have had. She had the potential to have a 13 dual skill if she wasn't honest and still had both legs. So, let's see what's going on in the realm. Let's go put these on. Alright, the Trident seems to be a war. Yeah, it's a revolt on the, for Lord Emir's claim. It seems like every High Lord in the Trident is, going against him. Except for the Brackens, it would seem. The Brackens are staying loyal. Let's see. Whoever has the cross, they can stay loyal. Lady Walda. That's not Fat Walda. It's crazy. The woman took this over with all the damn sons that are in this. Let's see. Look at all these kids he has. And, like, for the most part, they're all boys. And not one son took it over. That's crazy. Actually, it would go to Felice Haig, which she was, I think, married to somebody. Oh, she beheaded her husband. That's great. Now she is betrothed to some dude, Warren Rivers, a Frey. He's only 9, so it's gonna be a while before she has kids. So if she dies, it'll go back to the Hague, or go to the Hagues. I know in the one Rhaegar playthrough I did, I gave them the crossing due to the fact that Walder was a traitor. So yeah, Littlefinger's only got 7,000 men compared to like they have almost 1,000. And he can have up to like 6, over 6 if he is at full strength. So he is part of this war, it would seem. He's still the High Lord of River Run and the Trident. Yeah, it's River Run and Brandstone. And the Blackwoods are helping too. They're 1,000 men. Tight toast to adjust. It'd be great if they gave, what's his name? Lucas Blackwood. He has like I think it's him that has the cloak that's made out of black raven feathers. It's pretty cool. So there's only one, there's only one part over here that's pretty much like independent from the throne, and it's the crag. It's the Westerlings. I don't know why they are. What happened to his wife, the Spicer? There she is, Sybil Spicer. How did she die? Poor health. There's Reynard Westerling. I think he was, I don't know if he was Rob's. No, this one I think was Rob's squire, Roland. So yeah, he's married to some Lantel, whoever that is. So I can see Daenerys trying to take that. What is she at war with? She took Pentos last time too. Actually, she's in a period of peace right now. She wants to improve her combat ability. Let's see, is there anything we can do with her? No. Yeah, so, and she gave our son Widow's Will, but she still has Heart Eater, which isn't a Valyrian steel sword, but it gives you at least one dual skill. She has a shitload of crowns. Maybe she'd gift one to us. Hey, great, we can get the Crown of Winter. She does Stannis' crown too, I think. Alright, I'm pretty sure she does. There it is, right there. Which one of the crowns is she? I guess she has her own crown on right now. Yeah, it'd be cool if we get Stannis' crown since we're like R'hllor and everything. I don't know. I prefer the Crown of Winter. I like that normal look. And that too, she has the Valyrian steel armor. So this is gonna be big. It's gonna go to our son. All this shit. So he's gonna have Valyrian steel armor, a Valyrian steel sword, hopefully a dragon. Because there's another egg that happens to be popped out by one of the other dragons. If I get one from Viserion, I'm definitely gonna give it to my first son, and hopefully our second son, because he's rather good too. He's quick. So I don't think she's pregnant. No. Hopefully we have some more kids. We picked Paragon of Virtue because we're getting close to 1,000. I think if we don't have 5 kids by then, I'll just do the 5-kid one. Now, Last Hearth is in a vassalization war over Ironwrath because they're trying to stay independent. Then we have Torn Square. I think this is what we're going to have to take back Torn Square by force because they do not want to vassalize due to our false religion. So we can de jure them into the realm. They only have 1.65. But today we were going, because Jon is almost 30, and that's the cutoff for this event. We're going to go on a foreign tour, get a little bit of enlightenment. It says go on a tour of foreign lands so that you may learn and become a better man. So I think you can pick different places, but I think we'll just go to the free cities over here. We don't want to journey too far if something happens to us, because you can go all the way to Slaver's Bay, and I was thinking about doing that when it was going to come down to trying to tame what's his name, tame Rhaegal. Why is there a Tyrell situation? What? Loras Tyrell must have broke his oath to the Kingsguard, because he was on the Kingsguard for Dany. Now, Loras likes Dany a lot because she granted him I can't believe she gave him Dragonstone and High Lordship of Dragon. I don't know why she didn't keep that. Usually, Targaryens keep that. It's like the seat of the Crown Prince. I'm thinking maybe, we'll see what happens by then. We'll see maybe our son might need to take that back. I would like to eventually colonize Summerhall due to the fact that was our father's place he'd like to go to be alone and play his harp. So it has a sentimental value to it. So we're gonna go ahead and go on our little foreign tour. So it says, where do you wish to go on your tour? It says the trade of free cities entices me the most. There are wondrous constructions in the great slave cities of Giscard. Let's see what else they have. There are many different cultures of the Jade Seed. It should be very interesting. That's over by like ET. The fertile lands of the Summer Sea are by like Valyria. I want to see the wonders made by man. So you start a tour of wonders made by man as nominated by famous traveler Lemus Longstrider. It says long, like red words, like it's gonna be very, very long. I don't think we want to do that, just due to the fact that we need to keep our shit in line. Let's see. Maybe our son or somebody could do this later. I just don't think it's time for Jon to do this, because I don't want him to be gone for like 5 years, because it is long in red letters. Like the other ones don't have it in red. And it costs 100 gold, so that must be a humongous. They must have added that because it wasn't there before. So we'll just do the free cities. That way we're not going too damn long. Alright, I wish to see the world has to offer. So we take the longest one. We'll visit Volantis, Volantis, Lys, Tyros, Mir, Pentos, Bravos, Laura. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot. Volantis, Tyros, Mir, Pentos, Bravos, North. That seems good. I don't want him to be gone too long. He has a realm to look after. Alright, so we'll go off and explore the world. I shall return a better man. Now, let me see some. Whoa, what happened? Queen Daenerys Storm was declared Queen Daenerys' conquest of Bravos, Sea Lord. That's not good, because we're going to go around there. It is so cold here, I can't imagine my peasants are enduring out there. So, peasants are dying. We can usurp White Harbor and the Wolfswood. I don't know why we would. White Harbor is going to end up going to a Linderley, it seems. How do I feel about that? It's a Valeman. We're going to eventually give Carhold to Rickon, but we need to find somebody. What the hell? We need to find somebody for Rickon. So we need to find somebody for him to marry. Doesn't seem like there's a lot. Now, I think I'm going to betroth him to this Bolton girl, because then eventually his kid, a Stark, will take over to Dreadport. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Sometimes they'll disagree to do it when they become 16. But she doesn't have a dad or anything, so she might just do it anyways. So we'll try and see. I mean, Daenerys married us when she could have said no. So we'll go ahead and betroth them for now. I'm hoping her being at war with them is not going to risk Jon's life at all. Alright, Lord Paramount Jon, the realm is in a state of war, and as such, I, as your liege queen, command you to provide men to support my armies. Of course, we will defend. Did they make a... I don't think we can make a flagship, being is that we are not a king. I think that's how it goes. Pretty sure. I wonder if that took us off of the... It shouldn't have. No, we're still on our little quest. I would have liked to make a flagship, but I guess we can't. Alright. My lord, I'm deeply hesitant to... What do you mean? It just came off that war. But our coffers are running dry, so we'll placate them with flattery. Bring that down to -1. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I decide to accept your suggestion of betrothal to Lord Rickon. Alright. I just want to make sure this works before I give him Carhold. I don't want him marrying just anybody and then he'll marry like a Yeti woman or something. It's crazy. Our harsh winter has been removed from Moat-Cailin. I guess there's no winter now. We're in March, so we still have a harsh winter in Winterfell. We'll go over here and see where we're going to be at. Jeez! There's so many men. Well, these guys. Alright. Now, I think we're going to go ahead and, do... Oh, shit. Needs to be approved by council. Yeah, so we have to wait. Pirates is a shout you hear all around the deck as a vessel bearing the flag of pirates is spotted on the horizon. sailing towards your ship. It approaches and crashes into the side of the ship. Its cruel pirates jumping on board. You must prepare to fight. Defend the ship. So we had 3 options. 80% chance we'll repel the attack and be unharmed. 15, we repel the attack, we take a wound. 3% chance Viserion dies. What? Lord, your Valerian steel sword is lost. That's stupid. You managed to repel the attacking pirates with great ease. They did not expect you to be so well defended. Must have thought to be some petty trade ship. They learned their lessons the hard way, so we get 50 prestige. This is another reason I didn't want to go too far, because you have a lot of events like that where you can just die. Let me see. I guess Lorath has partnered up with Bravos. Oh, actually, Norvos yeah, I think. Is that Norvos? Yeah, they have like almost the whole free cities helping. They have Norvos, Mir, Tyros, Cohort, Balasar, which is in Volantis, and Lorath. So she should still have more men. Yeah, she has 81,000, and that's not counting these other kingdoms that have paired up. Because I got Mega Wars on, so the kingdoms can decide to join the war. I think the Veil was actually underneath her. I'm not sure. Maybe they weren't. I don't know why that is these Targaryen men in blue, though. Usually it has whoever is running the Reach has decided to stay out of it, but the Florence have come to help. I think she has the West, I think, right now. At least the High Lordship of Casterly Rock. I don't know if she just got rid of that title or something. She's just rolling over the West herself. Alright. It's warming and winter comes to an end at Winterfell, so harsh winter has been removed, so we get a break from the winter. Pentos is under her, so they're helping. Lord Denys of the Seastone Isles declares the Seastone Isles war for Lord Victarion's claim on the Iron Isles. I was waiting for when this was going to happen. It usually happens with these guys. One of the ones end up... See, he's favored by R'hllor too. That's right. He had, his hand was all, like, infected, and Red Priest Makoro helped him. I wonder if he still has him with him. Let's see. Where's Makoro? I guess he's not there. Let's see if we can find him. It'd be great to have him in our court if he is alive. Oh, there it was. I just seen some Makoros. There's a bunch of them too. I think it would say Red Priest if it is. So let's see. I think this is him. Yo, this is him. Yeah, I think he's a Summer Islander. He's got fire, it says, and Red Priest. He's blind now. He is at the temple. Let me see, do we have any other records? Yeah, it has to be him. So, I wonder if we can invite him to court. Nah, he likes his priest way better than us. And he's found his calling, so he's gonna stay at the Red Temple, it seems, in Volantis. Alright. After many days at sea on your ship, you have finally arrived at Old Volantis. You are very excited and cannot wait to explore these new lands in the Essos Valyrian culture. Lord Freeholder Varman Basar has been informed of your arrival, so we're way over here. Right there in Volantis. They haven't decided to go against Dany, because he is Valyrian, she's High Valyrian, so I think they'd have common cause. They are slave owners though, so she might want to go against him. Well, in Old Volantis, I met a lovely woman called Wina, a courtier of Lord Freeholder Varman. We both got along very well over a night of drinking. There was clear mutual attraction in the air. Do I dare pursue her and ask that she return home with me? Let me see. I shall ask to meet her in my quarters, so this will make us lose 150 piety. Want to join us? I think not. Yeah, we're going for paramount of virtues. So that's gonna really, and honestly, Jon is being very lustful. I mean, I think he likes his wife. Even though she is Valyrian faith and Essos Valyrian, it just wouldn't seem like something Jon would do, I think. So yeah, we'll pass on that. Oh, Volantis. The captain calls out, Volantis in sight. You marvel at the sheer size of the Valentine harbor as your ship berths at one of the wharfs. While your captain ties off the ship, you pay for a pelican and make your way to Fishmonger Square. You see the merchant's house, and though you want to rest, you have an invitation from Lord Freeholder Varman Bassar. So you hurry across the long bridge, past the incredible temple of the Lord of Light, and approach the Black Wall. A guard stops you, barking in foreign tongue. Unsure of what he said, you present him with your invitation. He looks it over and then calls out, and the gate opens. How marvelous. So we're going to set off to our next destination. It's time to leave your current location and move on to your next destination. Time is short and there's oh so much to see in the world. Onwards to Tyrosh. We're going to Tyrosh. Tyrosh is at war too against Dany. This might not be a good thing. The other ones we might be okay because they're mostly Lord of Light, other than like Lorath and Cohor. My lord, many of your faithful subjects, myself included, feel that Lady Wyland Manderly of White Harbor amassed more powers and titles than is warranted by her station. If you were so kindly to advise her to abdicate the high lordship of North Clans to a vassal, know that this decision would enjoy wholehearted support. So yeah, she does have a couple, who do they want to give it to? I will have no parts in the scheme. Wonder if I should command surrender. Let me see. I mean, she's pretty cool with us. I mean, I don't see what the problem would be. Her, on the other hand, see High Lordship of North Clans grants a new ruler. What's the potential of her manpower? She's not that, I mean, that powerful, even with them being full strength. I'll have no part. After many days at sea on your ship, you finally arrived at Tyrosh. You are very excited and cannot wait to explore these new lands and the Tyroshi culture. So, Archon Sirio Zokon shall be informed of your arrival. During your travels through Tyrosh, you notice a local smith who offers to make you a sword and a set of armor for a price, of course. A Tyroshi sword would be amazing. I wish for a set of strong armor. Yeah, we can get a set of strong armor. We already have a sword. Alright, the smith has returned to you a couple of days later with a set of armor for you. It is strong steel and engraved with your house sigil on the breastplate. Fire and blood. So, let's see what this armor entails. Alright, so we have a fine set of armor. It doesn't give us any dual skill though. What's the point? I guess it was only 50 gold. A high quality suit of armor commissioned and crafted overseas. It gives us really small amount of prestige and no dual skill. Oh well. Tyrosh. Your captain manages to get your ship to the walls of Tyrosh. Friendly, you hear someone yell from the bleeding tower as the captain docks. You head into the city and pass a myriad of temples to one god or another. Finding the familiar insignia of the holy fire, you enter and say a prayer and thanks. Pray of thanks, then leave an offering before continuing toward the council house for your meeting with Archon Sirio Zokon. You see the masterwork crafts of the armor smiths. No time, so you pass by the fountain of the drunken god to the black dragonstone walls and wait to be announced. I care not for these Tyroshi people. It's time for you to leave your current location and move on to your next destination. Time is short and there's much to see in the world. So now we're off to Mir. Now these are the lore followers, so we might be okay. Wow, he's a formidable fighter. Alright, after many days at sea on your ship, you have finally arrived in Mir. You're very excited and cannot wait to explore these new lands and the Mirman culture. The Magister Rogo Allegel shall be informed of your arrival. Local nobles are having a feast and have invited you to join them. It may be a good opportunity for you to engage in some foreign diplomacy and learn more about the ways of the world. I will try my hand at some of this foreign diplomacy. What do I care of these foreigners? So we have a 78% chance to impress, 30% chance of insulting. Alright, everything is going well. You have quickly learned about the local Mirman customs and etiquette and managed to navigate your way through conversation about the mundane and politically sensitive with great ease. I truly have a way with words. So we gain 1 diplomacy and gain 15 prestige. So diplomacy is 17 now. Alright, your captain sails into Mir and docks the ship. As you enter, you hear one of the Mirmen singing, "I love the maid as fair as summer." You remember the tune but can't quite remember the lyrics. Still, you begin humming it as you enter the city walls. You find yourself on a black stone road surrounded by numerous artisan shops, some hawking carpets, some lenses, and others fine textiles. All the shops have beautifully crafted glass windows. Next you come to grand constructs housing scholars and artists. Your curiosity calls, but you fight it and head to Council House to meet the Magister Rogo Allegel. This is an interesting place. To all the good lords in the north, I declare Lord or Lady Wildling Manderly of House of White Harbor has upset the delicate balance of power in the realm by refusing to relinquish control of the high lordship of North clans to one of vassals. Let this tyranny be known throughout the realm and power restrained for the good of all. So she gets tyranny because she didn't give it up. We're at war now. Let's see. No. Alright, it's time for you to leave your current location and move on to your next destination. So now we're up to Pentos. This is part of our realm now. It's under the Iron Throne. Alright, High Priest Melisandre, using her powers as regent, has decided to remove Lord Jon from his position on the council. Clearly, she thought Jon was unsuitable for the task. Christ. What is she doing? I'm sure she knows what she's doing. Now we need a new Master at Arms. Damn it. Why would she do that? That's what I hate about having regents. I guess we put Alicent Mormont. I mean, she's the best one lord-wise. These guys are elsewhere captains. We'll put her. We'll have her training the children, I think. No, never mind. Shit. I wish I didn't do that. She doesn't have that good of a proving combat prowess thing. And then they're gonna hate it and something's gonna happen. They're gonna turn Craven or something. I'm gonna change it as soon as I can. Alright, I need to put Jon as a commander for now. Damn it. I hate when that shit happens. Alright, after many days at sea, on your ship, you finally arrived at Pentos. So, Archon, Moreto, Dahan. Pentos. The ship sails into Pentos, bathed in the wall shadow, where you notice that the walls and towers are poorly manned. Inside, you see a crowd of people surrounding a temple as a cloaked figure spouts off something. You try to make it out, but all you can get is something about a drought and a light. As you make your way down the road, a palanquin carried by 6 men, their beards elegantly twisted into twin braids, pushes past. One of the guards shouts something at you in the common Valyrian and shoves you. You dust yourself off and hurry towards the prince's palace to join Archon Moreto's feast. How marvelous. Okay. It is time to leave your current location and move on to your next destination. So we're off to Bravos. The place we're fighting. I don't know if this is going to be a smart move. Pirates is the shout you hear all around the deck. The vessel bearing the flag of pirates is spotted on the horizon, sailing towards your ship. It approaches and crashes into the side of the ship. Its crew of pirates jumping on board, prepare to fight. Oh, great. Alright. You managed to repel attacking pirates with great ease. They did not expect you to be well defended and thought you were a petty trade ship. So, thank God we did that. I think next would probably be Lorath. I think it's Lorath and Norvus. After many days at sea on your ship, you finally arrived at Bravos. So, let's see, Sea Lord Brigo on Tyrion, which is probably going to try to kill me when I get there. As you walk through the streets, you come across a group of peasants. So give them gold. 25% chance the host is annoyed at you giving them gold. I care not for these people. Yeah, we'll give them the gold. Brothers. As your ship approaches the Titan standing astride the entrance of the harbor, it lets out a roaring blast that startles you, causing you to stumble backwards. The captain chuckles before steering the ship into the Canal of Heroes and settling the ship in Cheeky Port. You start to crisscross the canals. In one direction you find the arsenal, not here, so you cross another. There you find a fish market and begin to grow frustrated. You turn back around and cross another, ending up in front of a building with black and white doors. After crossing several more canals, you find the Sea Lord's palace and greet Sea Lord Frango on Tyrion. Alright, time to leave your current location, so we're off to Norvus. So at least we shouldn't have to sail to this one. After many days, I guess so, at sea on your ship, you finally arrived at Norvus, so High Priest Alico. You pass along the walkway and happen upon a slave master beating one of his slaves for some minor error. I shall give him some gold. I care not for these people, I'll give them gold. Norvus. A beset journey brings you to the drawbridge of Norvus. Inside is the marketplace, and all around you are caravans from lands far and near. As you hop from cart to cart, a large bell chimes across the city, sending Norvosi men. Their mustaches oiled and kept, and bald Norvosi women scurrying off in pairs. Unsure of what just happened, and with the peddlers packing up, you head for the great temple of the bearded priest. You make your way up the center steps for your meeting with High Priest Alico, yearning for a taste of the local specialty, Nasha, at one of the drink houses afterwards. I care not for these Norvosi people. Lord Paramount, Littlefinger's inherited the castle of Widow's Tower. He was killed in battle by Lord Edmure. See how that battle's going. Alright, war. Littlefinger's still winning. Oh, he has the veil on his side too, I forgot. Alright, time to leave your current location and head home. Good. Your journey home begins. Alright, who's this? Brennet of Gatehouse Tower is ready for an education. He's good at stewardship. Oh, let me make sure I don't got pay for these kids. I guess not. Let's get him a guardian. This Valentine guy will do. Alright. What else do we have here? Lord Paramount Victorian Iron Isles declared. Oh, he must have won. What happened? Oh, Euron just died from too much drinking. He has a son too, little Balon, with the Ragged Standard. Who's his wife? Oh, just some regular person. He's a Valor. Let me see. Dual skill is good even though he's old. Alright, declare Lonely Light de Jour War. We're gonna have to do that on that. Good, I guess. He got Iron Raft to join the fray here. Your report from Winterfell is your charity work on behalf is proceeding well. Good. So we're close to almost 100 away from getting Paragon of Virtue. Alright, it is time you leave your current location, return home. As much as you would like to keep up on the tour, you have responsibilities back home you must attend to, so we start heading home. Alright, Doran has got a new bulk, true history. Alright, after visiting many exotic places and meeting many interesting people, you have finally returned home. Your tour comes to an end. So we lose quest overseas. We get been on a foreign tour and we get 250 prestige. Nice. Regency is over. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and take back Torrent Square here. Lord Rickard of the Rills is giving me some bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning Lord Bernard of Skager's sexual preference. He's a Legion Lord. He was a Legion Loyalist. We'll keep this to ourselves. Let's see, what kind of factions we got? Ooh, it's actually going up. Damn, Great John hates us now. We'll give him some gold about her. Give you some gold too. There we go. This woman, I don't know what her problem is. Smell. I can't get him anything. It's really not that big a deal. It's only 34%, but damn, we got a lot of men now. All of our shit pretty much filled back up, it seems. Let's see. How are our levies doing? I know the Carhold people are pissy because I have Carhold in the High Lordship. These levies haven't gotten back up yet. Let's look at Mokalan. Mokalan's still getting up there. We're gonna have to go ahead and de jure him. He will not vassalize. So, oh, I don't want to claim it. I just want to de jure. We could give her Adara Tarheart. She'll, but no, her kid's Tarhearts. Let me see. I don't know why it doesn't have de jure. I can get Barbary Rizwal, which are definitely not going to do. She doesn't like us at all. Alright. What does she have in her treasury? Oh, bulk. Alright. We are going to go ahead and take this for Adara, and then she should vassalize under that. After that. Hopefully. Then again, she might not. We're gonna wait till it's de jure because if I get it for her, she's just gonna stay. She's not gonna go de jure. Lord Denley of Blackwater Rush usurped the title Lordship of Eskarov. Looks like the War with Bravos is going. I guess we can go help that. We don't have the boats there really. We only got 33. Hoping it's good, man. It should be on the de jure. I don't know why it's only got the claims. We can Dragon Conquest it. It's given a chance to surrender until they answer the paramount may not raise their vassal levies. Okay, so that's a way we can make them our new liege. He'll be probably pissed, but oh well. Lord Red Ronnet. Lord Ronnet the Red has usurped the title of Gaelmont. I guess we could do that. I mean, it'd probably be pretty quick. Dragon Conquest. He desires the city of Winterfell. Oh, that's not happening. She's the heir. I don't know if I like that. Huh. Well, they will say that for next time. It's probably getting long now anyways. So, let's make sure we don't get into anything intrigue-wise before we get out of here. We can look in the flames, but I'm not trying to waste my sacrifices. Probably something stupid anyways. We can have a feast too next time. Get the people to like us a little more. But our vassals tend to not care too much for us. A couple of them anyways. Okay, let's see how Daenerys is doing. Our kids seem to be doing okay. She needs to hatch that egg already. My son is not yet 6. He's not doing too good in the martial department. Let me change her before I forget. I guess it was how her trained troops in Winterfell. I don't want her training the kids because she'll do something to mess them up. My mission to improve your good name so far been a success, so Lord Rickard of the Rails likes us a little more. He's getting sick though. Are there any sicknesses around? Nope. Alright, we'll go ahead and stop here. And let's see. Man, I don't really have any good spot. I guess we can do Barbary. This dude likes us a little more, so we'll use him. Alright, so hit like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one later.